My name is Maria Youssef, and today I'm here with Dr. Terry, Director of the Aerospace Education for the Maryland Wing of Civil Air Patrol. Thank you for sitting down with us, Dr. Terry. Now, my first question is, where are you from?
Port Arthur, Texas, Janis Joplin's hometown. She was 2 years ahead of me in high school. Of course, you know and I know, being a middle schooler, 2 years time difference, she would never talk to me. But anyway, so I knew her peripherally. I enjoyed her music, but that's where I'm from, Port Arthur, Texas.
Oh, cool. Now, did you know what you wanted to be when you were in middle school? And if so, what was it?
Well, I was pretty sure I wanted to do physics, but I started out doing chemistry in my little backyard laboratory above the garage. If someone walked into it now, they probably would think it was a meth lab or something. And it's obviously, if it's not torn down, and I don't know if it is or not, I've been back there all the time. You totally discombobulated. But I got a little grant in high school, a $50 research grant. And when I got to MIT, I started out in chemistry. And then I switched to physics because the first year of chemistry was so bad. I said, I'm just going to go pure physics. I mean, I kind of like physics and chemistry together, but and then in my later career, I moved more back into plasma chemistry, chemistry of ionized gases. So it's been kind of a dance in both physics and chemistry. And I started out relatively young, quite convinced that I was going to do a lot of this stuff, and quite convinced it was probably better than digging ditches.
Now, how'd you get involved with Civil Air Patrol?
Well, my son, who's now in Fort Leavenworth as a student in major school, wanted to do something military. He was also kind of interested in JROTC, but he thought he wanted to fly, so I looked at Civil Air Patrol, said, well, you know, they'll train students to fly, and why not? So I joined, and that's back in the mid-90s, and I've been at it for quite some time now. And so I got more out of it than he did, I think. But he got a lot out of it, and he will tell you that he enjoyed the experience. He was commander of the Maryland Wing Honor Guard for a time, and then he went off to college at North Georgia, and then was commissioned in the Army and has been there ever since. So it was successful in many ways for both of us, and that's how I did it.
That's nice. Now, as I'm told, you're a senior research physicist, and what exactly do you do?
Well, right now I do physics when people pay me to do it, and I'm in between gigs, as it were. But I've had some projects recently in the last few years supporting some fusion reactor calculations, fusion reactor experiments up in New Jersey, and I've had some work a little bit in what's called cold plasmas, low temperature plasmas that are used in solid state and integrated circuits. So you take the plasmas and they bathe materials, or the plasma, the ionized gas, provides a growth medium so you can put coatings on materials, things like that. So those plasmas are relatively complex, interesting things.
That's very interesting.
That's a whole other talk.
And besides when you're working, what's your favorite activity when you're not at work?
Well, I'm not at work. Well, in some ways, being semi-retired, I'm never not at work, or I'm always not at work. So things blend now in between. But I watch a lot of science fiction. I follow movies. I have some peripheral lingering connection with the martial art kendo, kenjutsu, Japanese sword fighting.
That's cool.
I have no pets at the moment, but I'm looking for a dog.
Mm. Now, last but not least, is there anything else you'd like to say to our students here at Parkland?
Well, this a little pithy bit of wisdom.
Okay.
Stay in school and try to understand that you can really get into science and trust your life with this stuff. okay? I give a short speech on how I once trusted my life with science, and we don't have time for it, but it's a fun speech. But yes, stay with it and spend time making sure that you value the truth above all. Stay with the truth, and that will keep you safe and of course honest.
Yeah.
And so that's my best advice.
Thank you. It was great having you here today.
My pleasure.